Thank you. Hello. All right, good morning, guys. I'm on my way to work. We're going to talk about this AMG C63 or C63 AMG a little bit throughout the day. So I'm starting in the morning on my way to work, and yeah, just going to go about it and see how this goes. So first thing first, if you check it out, here's how everything is laid out. I don't know if you've not been in a Mercedes, there's a couple things that are different than normal cars. So all the seat controls are actually on the door panel. So you see here, you can move the seat forward, up. This is the actual headrest portion of it all, moves up and down. Yeah. So close this. Boom, AMG, baby. It's just nice. So what's pretty cool about this C63 AMG, there's a few different modes here. There's some buttons here, open up the exhaust, give it that nice tone. Obviously close it up. And if here, there's a dynamic controls, which is the suspension, the motor, or the manual transmission, which is just paddle shifts. If you change it, look at that. Race, Sport, Sport Plus, Race. Boy, let's do it. They also have an individual mode, which I guess is where you customize it with the way you want it to be. But yeah. So some fun facts about this car, because I had to Google it real quick, because I'm not a Mercedes guy and I don't really know these cars very well. Okay, so this is a 2017 C63S AMG. Basically the S means more power, I guess. So the base model, this regular C63 AMG, comes with 469 horsepower. This one has a little bit more horsepower, a little closer to 500, which this is a V8 twin turbo. Pretty, it's got a nice pull, that's for damn sure. All right, so I don't know how many times I'm gonna say AMG C63 in this video, but I apologize now. But right now, let's just do a walk around the outside of the car so you guys can take a look and see everything about it from the outside. All right, check that out. It's got a nice aggressive look to it. I actually really like the body lines of this car very much. It has slotted and doesn't look like drilled through all the way rotors, but the 6-piston calipers that are pretty freaking massive that are AMG, which I'm curious to wonder who actually really makes that. I would probably think it's Brembo, but hey, I don't know. Carbon fiber mirrors on this. Again, on the back, drilled slotted rotors. Carbon fiber wing. Here's the rear end. So here's a pretty cool thing, right? So if you look back here on the back of the car, do you see a camera anywhere at all? Because it's got a reverse camera. All right, let me show you. Isn't that pretty neat that it literally opens up and pops out? And yeah, I thought that was the coolest thing. And honestly, I didn't even know it did that until my dad was like, what just opened up when he was at the back of the car when he was about to get in the car? And yeah, I was like, it's got to be the reverse camera. So I thought that was pretty neat. I'm gonna start it back up. I'm gonna let you guys hear the exhaust. I'm gonna open it up all the way. Yeah, so let's see. Let's take a listen. And honestly, until I start editing this, I don't even know what that sounds like on the video, but I feel like it's not gonna do it justice for this car because it sounds damn nice. Let me pop the hood so you guys can see what's under there. It's rather dirty under here. Obviously, it does not clean this, but there are the two turbos just sitting right there. Handcrafted. Mercedes AMG in Germany. All right, so I know lots of cars have this feature, but you know, the lane assist, I know my wife's Nissan Rogue has the same thing, but I didn't notice it until today, and I've been driving this for a week now, that when the lane keep assist on, which is what driving assist is what my dad was jokingly making fun of things like this, was pretty neat because the car, it was drifting, and it's kind of, I can't really show you guys while I drive it because I'll just show you with my hand. So when I'm drifting off to the right a little bit and trying to get in the lane, the steering wheel will automatically vibrate and kind of want to pull it back in on its own, and it slightly slows the car down, which was a weird feeling. It doesn't do it in such a heavy manner, but like, it's very slight, just to let you know, hey, correct yourself. So I thought I'd point that out on this car. Just some neat feature that I didn't even realize that's how it worked, because initially when I was doing this, I would hear the steering wheel go boom boom boom, and I didn't realize, I thought that was all it was doing, but realistically, if I was really veering, it tried to pull the car back to the left a little bit and slow it down ever so slightly. I mean, like I said, like it's so slight, but just enough for you to realize that, hey, you're veering off. And just to give you guys another inside look, just because I gave the initial look of me sitting there, but this is, honestly, there's not a lot of leg room back here. You could fit some small people or pull the seat forward a bit to have somebody else back there. Yeah. Another thing that I am noticing on this car that other cars usually have a button for, so like on the Rogue, there's actual physical button to lock it and unlock this car, or unlock the Rogue. But on here, it's just like a little indentation, so it's got like a touch sensor that, works. So there's locked. I think if I touch it, it will open up. Yeah. Nope, it locks. So if I just touch, it locks, but if I grab, it opens. Isn't that cool? Touch. Locks. Grab. Opens. And my favorite thing about this car is that, thank you, Mercedes. Another thing, they put this as a V8 bi-turbo. I think it's hilarious when car companies like to, I don't know, change it instead of just saying twin turbo, bi-turbo. I mean, I guess I get it, the same thing, but I just thought that was a little funny that it says that. But let me stand back a little bit so you guys can take a look. I think this car looks beautiful. Get a close look at the headlights. Thing I literally 2 seconds ago just noticed. So look at that. It's got the cameras at the top. So I know again, I'm using my wife's car as reference, her Nissan Rogue. So she's got a front camera. It's got that car detection for cars in front of you and starts beeping when you're coming up too fast on them. So I'm assuming these are the cameras for this. It's got two to tell you, hey, coming up too fast, because it's done that to me. It's beeped at me when it got I'm going too fast up to another car. So I just wanted to point that out because my dad saw it from the inside of the car. Let me see. From the inside of the car, and he's like, what is that? So now we know. By the way, it does have a sunroof. I don't think I can open it without turning the car on. Yeah, I mean, it's just a moonroof, sunroof. It's not a sunroof, a moonroof. Yeah, it's nothing special. It's just, yeah, just wanted to point that out. Oh, and you know what else it has? An SOS button. So I thought that was pretty neat because, you know, my car doesn't have that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video looking over the AMG C63S. Let me know what you guys think down below about this car. I know this is, most people that follow me are just caring about the Nissan 350Z or Z cars and the G35 and stuff like that. But thought, you know, I had it. Why not make a video on it? So, all right, let me know. Catch you later. Peace.